ladies and gentlemen? Thinking of starting up your own business? Willing to create your own brand? It takes more to it than just coming up with a great marketing strategy or a unique logo nowadays. We're here to think deeper, get personal, and address the actual keys of success and stay motivated as an individual and as a business owner. Well, here with us is Muhammad Awad, brand and communication therapist, content creator, and a coach who is here to run us through his own experience and knowledge in the field. Well, Muhammad, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for letting me be a guest today.
Definitely.
It's an amazing feeling, I guess. And you know, there's this. I was just thinking when I was driving my car all over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I remember when I was a kid.
Okay.
We used to have channel 44, channel
Right.
55.
Oh, yes.
You know.
Yes.
So I remember I was with my brother and my dad, and I was like, we will never be on this TV channel. No way I will ever be in the local
Really?
channel. Yeah. So I guess this is how life is, right?
It's crazy, right? How
Yeah,
things
yeah.
do
Just how
change a
life
lot.
is.
And now, I mean, that's what happened. But let alone a guy who's actually presenting on the channel itself. That's a different story altogether.
Yeah, yeah.
But now, speaking of that, you're the one, pretty much, you're the star here. Seeing your content and what you've been doing, and I've seen you in the market for such a long time.
Yeah.
The way you just been, like I would say, the transitions you've been through. There's a lot going on. So, to the audience, who is Muhammad Awad?
Okay, cool. So Muhammad, I'm just a normal person. Like you see me everywhere, malls, roads, everywhere, wherever I am. But Muhammad Awad, as a brief, basically, I'm a brand and communication therapist.
Okay.
Why using the word therapy in my business is because I love to work with people.
Okay.
I'm more of a people's person, and
Right.
even myself, like I have 2 YouTube channels.
Oh, wow.
One is called Unleashed by Muhammad Awad, and the other one, which I just started just less than a year ago, Unleashed by Muhammad Awad, business side.
Okay.
So the first one is motivation, inspiration. So when I started that 3 years ago, I always talk about people's life experiences, about struggles, about depression, about success stories, about failures. So these are the topics I usually talk about. So when I started doing that, I really got in touch with a lot of people.
Okay.
People contacted me, thank you for
Yeah.
this video, this really inspired me,
Thank
it
you.
changed
for
my
reals.
life. Thank
Definitely.
you. I appreciate it. Because I have more than 15 years experience in brand and communication and advertising industry, and I said to myself, why can't I bring this personal touch to everything that I'm doing towards business? And it was special because when people ask me, so what do you do exactly? I don't tell my Muhammad Awad brand and communication therapist. What I tell them is basically I help people and organizations to be noticed, to be consistent
Okay.
through brand and communication integration.
Huh.
That's how I do things.
Okay.
So basically, I go really deep in any company. Basically, when I work with a company, I go deep in a personal level.
Okay.
I talk to the owners. I talk
Right.
to the people who are in charge, the management. I understand the laborers who are working over there, or the salespeople. I understand what are their issues.
Every aspect.
Every
Just
aspect,
Go in,
every
right?
aspect.
You dissect and you diagnose everything.
Exactly. So right now, basically, I'm working in a detergent manufacturing company.
Okay.
So it's called United Chemical Technology. So I'm the chief marketing and operations officer over there.
Okay.
So I will just give you one small example.
Please.
So I was working there as a consultant for 3 months.
Okay.
And when they saw the change that was happening in the organization,
They
they were like, hey, listen, you know what? This is the contract. Please,
Just hop in.
just hop in full
Yeah.
time, and that's it, right? So, like, just 2 days ago, I called one of the laborers. I was like, he wanted something. I was like, come here. I was talking to him in Hindi because I know 4 languages. One of them is Hindi because I was in Indian school.
Okay.
So,
right. Awesome.
so I know Hindi a little bit.
Okay.
You know, I try my best.
It helps.
It helps, right?
helps.
It helps to connect with
Right.
people.
Right.
Again, it
totally.
helps to connect people.
Totally.
So he sat down. I was like, his name is Aqil. So I was like, Aqil, tell me about yourself.
In Hindi.
In Hindi.
Okay.
Tumhara naam kya? You know, all that stuff in Hindi, you know.
Right.
So I was, tell me about yourself. I want to know more about you. Where do you live? Imagine these people who like work in this field, especially the laborers, nobody talks to them. Everything is orders, everything is business, everything is do this, do that.
Right.
So I started asking him, so where are you from? So I switched on my laptop. I was like, tell me your town, where are you from? So Google, and is this your place? He was like, yeah.
Man, you went deep with
I went really deep. How many brothers do you have? How many sisters do you have? How many this one? How old are these? Why are you in Bahrain? Why do you work? What is your goals? What is your ambition?
Man, wow.
And this is what I do. And now this person, every day when he sees me, he smiles. Understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So this is what I tried. I tried to go deeper with the management, deeper with the CEO. I asked the CEO or the chairman the questions. Why have you recruited me? What is your pain?
Interesting.
You know, when you have a pain, right? The first thing you go to a doctor, right? The first thing you go to a doctor. A lot of agencies, especially because my brand was brand and advertising.
Right.
And the branding and advertising industry has a very bad reputation when it comes towards the client side.
Right.
And the reason is most of these agencies, not all, again, guys, not all. I'm saying most, okay? I don't want to get a backlash because I know a lot of people in this industry,
You're good,
right?
man, you're good.
They look at things at the external side and the contract side, and that's it.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I need a campaign. Okay, what's your campaign about? Pam, 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 and that's it. And then let's release this campaign. Let's do a really cool design. And what happens? Boom, you get a lot of calls. I just saw your campaign. I want this, I want that, and that's it. And we are done. My job was to create a campaign for you to get calls. It is your problem if you get the business or not. It's not my problem.
Okay.
So what happens? Again, coming back.
They create a bad experience.
The bad experience. What happens? For example, for the past 2-3 days, I have been checking out from some few cars because I'm getting like offers on Instagram.
Right.
Like I will not name some of these agencies.
Sure.
Hey, listen, I want to pass by your place. This is my phone number. Please contact me. Or on Instagram. Or I want a couple of showrooms.
Okay.
I need to. This is my business. Contact me. Out of 5 showrooms, only 1 showroom contacted me.
Huh.
Now the question is, all the other 4 showrooms, they spend money on advertisement. They spend money on Instagram ads. They did campaigns. I sent them the message that this is my phone number, this is my email address. Please contact me.
And nobody bothered to
Nobody bothered to contact you. You know what is the mistake? That's where I come in. Because when I work with companies, I don't start direct doing marketing and advertising with them. I first fix their operations. Understand what I'm trying to say over here? I look at the operation, I'll be like, okay, if you spend $1,000 in advertising, is your team capable of contacting the customers? Is your team capable of presenting your product and services? Is your company capable of giving information real time?
Right.
Fix your operations, fix what you have, fix all your issues, and then, like for example, right now in United Chemical Technology, I'm there right now. I'm fixing operations right now. I'm not doing any marketing, zero marketing.
Amazing.
The only marketing right now I'm training the sales team how to get new customers, new clients, but no advertisement.
It's like what you're doing right now. It's like when you started, it's like you romanced your way in first,
Exactly.
get the relationships all going.
Exactly.
Because like you're spending time with the people, you get to know who they are first,
Yes.
understand the culture of the place,
Yes.
and that makes your life way easier
Of
to know
course.
how to fix it.
When the labor is happy, he will make sure that your product is well produced.
He cares.
And when the product goes to the customer is happy. But if the labor is not happy, he will not take care of the stickers, of the cap, or whatever, the end product, whatever.
Right,
so what happens when the product goes in the market, there is a leakage, the sticker's coming off, or something is a problem. So that's the problem. So you have to always start from the bottom, clean what is there in the bottom, and go on the top level.
I love that.
So that's how I do things.
Thing is, there is a title that you brought with you right now as well. I went online and went a little bit too medical with it.
Yeah.
What is a communication therapist?
Again, I go really deep to a personal level
that
with
pretty
every
much is,
person in the
okay.
company, even the chairman. For example, if the chairman is not doing a good job, I'll be like, listen, you should stop working over here. Get the CEO, go travel. You don't need to work over here anymore. This is how blunt I am with all my customers. If you don't stop coming over here or you don't change your attitude, you will never move forward. You don't need to pay me anymore. I will just leave. You don't need me anymore.
Therapist.
That's
Get
how
it.
I work.
Get it.
So from operations to the management to the labor staff, whoever the sales, that's how it works. And everything is personal level, by the way. Everything is personal. That's it. I understand what are their problems, what are the issues. Is it salaries? Is the problem with these issues with the team over there? Is it family issues? Do they have
Right.
family issues?
Right.
Why do you have these family issues? Why they are in Bahrain? Why did they came all over from whatever country they are from? What are their goals? What are their ambitions? And then I train them. If you need to reach where you want to be, I have to train you. You need to do this. You need to be more proactive. You need to, and I promise you, in the 6 months down the line, you will get an increase in salary. You will get it, and that's how I work with them. It's not, nothing is all about advertisement and cool logos and all. Everybody can do logos. Today you can go on canva.com and I want logo, one click and it's for free.
Fiverr.com, please.
Fiverr.com and all. It's easy. It's easy to do that. But what's not easy is to connect with people. That's the problem. People don't have time for that.
You know, the moment I knew you're going to be on TV with me, I'm like, I just going to listen. I knew it. I didn't have to throw any kind of question because I'm just going to listen here to an actual valuable lesson. Because what you've been through is not something you can learn maybe in college or anywhere. That was pure life experience. 15 years of just grinding and hustling for you to come up with this formula that only you can perform because it's Muhammad dealing with it, not anybody else.
And I guess it's more about personal level, who you are.
Right.
And again, what you just said was exactly right. It's not about what is your education, where you study, whatever. I think it's more about your DNA, how you were bought, how you were disciplined, how you were raised, who was your family. It all makes a difference.
Right.
It all makes a difference of who you are. For example, yourself. I know you for a long time. You were doing a couple of MCs
the loud guy on stage.
Comic-Con, all that stuff. You are who you are is because I'm sure it's because of who your parents are, or your family, or your community, or your friends. You wouldn't be who you are right now sitting over there if you didn't have those people around you.
You're giving me a counseling session right now.
Yeah,
I love that.
So that's how we are. That's how we are. And I'll be honest with you, like who I am today is because of my depression that I had many years ago. I had depression and I went through a lot a couple of years ago, a lot.
Right.
And because of that, I realized this is not who I am. I need to change. If I don't change right now, I will never move on in life.
Okay.
So I started like reading books. I started like studying. I started going. I'm meeting new friends. And I became Muhammad Awad, who I am today.
Amazing.
You just need to push yourself. And a lot of people have this issue. They don't focus far away.
Right.
Everyone over here, unfortunately, especially the businesses over here, many businesses that I've seen that I worked, they always think about now, what I can do and what I can make. They cannot. Let me give you an example. When you drive a car, all right, you have the traffic light, which is red traffic light.
Right.
All right. So there are two lanes. There is one long lane, and there's one short lane.
Okay.
The short lane has a huge truck, but the long lane has 10 cars.
Okay.
Like say SUVs and sedan.
Pretty much.
So when you drive, you'll be like, okay, you have to do fast calculation. If I go behind those two trucks over there, I will not reach sooner to my destination because when they accelerate, they are slow. Let me go over here. So sometimes what happens, even if you are here, maybe those two trucks are faster, but the probability of you being right is 90%.
Probability, right.
Understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Even in business, a lot of people do this mistake. When they start a business, especially startups, they don't think about beyond 5 years, 10 years down the line.
Right.
They are so excited, I need to do this. I did this mistake. Guys, I did this mistake. I started a business for 3 years. I spent so much money over there. I put a lot of investment in it. I lost all my money. And then I realized, I was like, you know what? I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. I need to work within a company. I need to be a consultant. Sometimes people need to be self-aware about who they are.
What they are, what they are capable of. Muhammad, we cannot have enough of you. One talk is not enough.
We need 2-3 days.
We need like just an episode, just you. Yeah. Today's episode is only Muhammad. For the next 3 segments, it's only going to be about him. Now, if you're going to leave us with few last words to me and to the viewers of Bahrain Now, what would that be?
Okay.
Wow, there's a lot to say. Huh?
There's a lot to say.
But give me one golden phrase.
I guess people over here need to learn more about being self-aware about themselves, who they are, what they are trying to achieve, where they want to be in the future. Number 2 is try to learn to build your communication skills. Because even if you have degrees, even if you are educated, even if you work in the best companies in the world, if you don't know how to communicate, it's very tough for you to move forward.
Right.
And I've noticed this a lot in locally over here, unfortunately. Communication is very important, very important.
Right.
And number 3, I guess empathy. I really believe in empathy, you know,
Okay.
thinking about others. Don't like, you know, there is a saying like, what you seek for yourself, you seek for others.
Right.
And I really believe in that. And I wish everyone have this, always the same thinking. Whatever you seek for yourself in life, you want to be happy, you want to grow, you want to be successful, always seek it for others, because that's how you will be successful in business, in your marriage, in your life, in your family, with your friends.
Right.
That's how I see things.
And we seek nothing but the best for you.
Exactly, everyone.
Thank you
Definitely.
so much for being here and giving us a beautiful, positive enlightenment right
Thank
here
you.
on
Thank
Bahrain
you.
Now.
And thank you for, you know, inviting me over here.
Oh, it's not going
I
to be the
really
last
appreciate
time. There's more to
Definitely.
talk about. Definitely. Pleasure.
Definitely.
Pleasure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, communication, super important. To know more about that, do follow Mohammed Awad on his Instagram accounts, as we're going to share them right here on Bahrain Now. Thank you so much.